a city of fragrance and romance. It is a sun-baked tapestry of sights and sounds, of strange, haunting music, of laughter and leaders of men. It is the pulsating heart of a new nation. It is magic. It is mystery. It is Liverpool.
And I'm speaking now to Liverpool's oldest citizen. We're very lucky to have him with us tonight.
Good evening.
See what I mean? How long have you lived in Liverpool?
Oh, yes, I know Liverpool. I ought to. I've lived there all my life.
Oh, how long's that?
94 years.
You've lived there for 94 years?
Have I?
Well, yes, you just said so.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm 94, you know. You forget things like that. Where am I? Of course, I've got a lot of memories.
What about?
I've forgotten. I do remember the post office catching fire as if it were yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Oh, well, mind you, I saw William Pitt riding through the streets after Waterloo.
Good heavens, you can't have been alive then.
Oh, yes, I was. It's all coming back to me now. I was fighting for the Roundheads. That's when I waved. That's when I waved to the Pilgrim Fathers. My mother was a Pilgrim Father.
That's impossible.
I'd just given up my job as a page boy to Charles II as I was getting on a bit, you know. No, I remember Chaucer.
Chaucer?
Yes, I remember Chaucer writing about the plague in the school magazine. I remember Ethelred telling me he didn't like that because...
Oh, come now, really.
There was the good old days. My mother was a little amoeba swimming about.
Wait a minute. You hadn't been born then.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. You forget things like that when you get to my age.
But what about Liverpool?
Oh, turn right at the traffic lights and carry straight on.
Once again, the Angus Prune tune brings to the microphone Tim Brooke Taylor, John Cleese, Graham Garden, David Hatch, Joe Kendall and Bill Oddie. With a show designed to make the old folk remember the good old days and make the young wish they'd never been born. So here is the daddy of them all, John Otto Cleese, to say...
I'm sorry. I'll read that again. Again. Whack.
Liverpool.
Isn't that where the dockers live?
I've never been there in my life.
Sorry, madam.
Yes, well, so let's be on our way. Dawn.
Yeah?
Dawn, May the 5th. And the BBC's outside broadcast unit's hovercraft takes off from the roof of Broadcasting House. 30 minutes later, our helicopter is on its way. Beneath us, we can see the patchwork quilt of
Humphrey Berkeley's bed.
Now, as we travel on to the northwest, we pass over the dreaming spires of Golders Green and the industrial chimneys of Oxford. On we go over the dockyards of Birmingham and the storm-tossed beaches of Wolverhampton. Over the green hills of Cheshire and out across the mighty river. What a mighty river. Till at last we hang suspended above the streets of
Hong Kong!
Liverpool. Beneath us, the city still slumbers.
Slumber.
But as we bring our helicopter down to land in the main square, the inhabitants begin to stir.
Shut that bloody engine
And so our walk begins. The streets are quiet now, but in a few seconds they'll be filled with the bustle of morning traffic.
1, 2, 3.
Many of us must wonder, how Liverpool got its name.
Yes, well, I can tell you that, of course. It's very interesting. Many years ago, Liverpool, in Birmingham, the home of Shrimping family of Bingley's ancestry became British royal houses in the time of Charles I. Now, they decided to leave Harry's very small breeding forest known as Arbor or Aber, and since Bingley's for Hampshire as Dean, the aristocrat changed its name to Chipping Norton. But the locals early in the 18th century, or late in the 19th century, changed it again, this time to Laver, meaning catty, Paul, meaning head, a spiritual reference to unfashionable London wigs. Hence Laver Paul. Over the years, it became corrupted, and of course still is. By 1920, the name Laver Paul had been changed slightly to look like it's Belfast. This terms continue mispronounced as Ball Feast, Belfast, so on, that sort of thing, and eventually Liverpool.
By now, the city is wide awake.
You surprise me.
Ah, the big city, the poetry of civilization. People walking, people rushing, people driving, people pushing, twerk. Busy city, busy city, busy city, busy city, busy city, busy city.
What was that?
Well, that was me going, busy city, busy city, busy city. It's the poetry of industry. People, houses, docklands, life. This city is humanity.
I'm sorry, I thought it was Liverpool.
The trouble with you is you've got no romance.
Yes, it's true. I'm just an ugly little thistle, tossed on a stream of loneliness, lost in a whirlpool of cynicism. I have seen too much and lived too long. The moon shines and moves me not. The spring comes and stirs me not. Ah, me, I'm cold. Is he gone yet? Yes. Meanwhile, back in Liverpool, whilst the poor overworked citizens scramble off to another boring day at the office, we can wander around and see the sights. Building sites, bomb sites. Over there, a street vendor shouts his where. His where?
We only have to hail a passerby to hear the voice of Liverpool, that characteristic dialect known throughout the world.
Sure, now, the girl and kiss the blarney stone to be sure.
Yes, Liverpudlians are a most colourful lot. And there is, of course, a large floating population. 2 or 3 are fished out of the river every morning.
Well, now. For the real down-to-earth facts about Liverpool, there's only one place to go. The Tourist Bureau. Liverpool has a great problem with tourists. It hasn't got any. We found the tourist office down a dark alley in the heart of the notorious Dockland area. Brushing away the cobwebs, we pushed a junior researcher through the door.
Hello? Is anybody in?
Halt! Who goes there?
Excuse me.
Don't move another step or I shoot.
I'm looking for the Tourist Bureau.
My likely story. We haven't had a tourist in here for 3 years, and the last one got away with a petty cash.
I'm unarmed.
In this area, you must be mad.
I am a tourist, honestly. Well, look at me.
Well, I'm not taking any chances. Throw down your bucket and spade, keep your hands on your head, and stand in that corner. Now, what do you want, stranger?
I'm looking for somewhere to stay.
Well, try Blackpool.
No, here.
Well, you'll probably get him along the front. That's the line between Liverpool and Everton. You should find an empty room there. The houses have been evacuated. I know.
Well, can't you tell me what I can see in Liverpool?
I don't know what anybody sees in Liverpool.
How do you attract people?
I look sexy in front of my eyebrows. Then I'm going to sleep.
Aren't you going to try to persuade me to stay?
Well, very well. Please stay. Now get out.
No, I still don't know anything about Liverpool. Haven't you got a brochure?
Yes.
Well, can I have one?
No, we've only got one.
Well, can I read it?
Oh, I doubt it. I've got terrible writing. Tell you what, I'll read it.
Very well, go on. Well, out loud.
Oh, all right. And if this doesn't persuade you, I shan't let you stay here. Right then. Come to Liverpool.
Is that all?
Oh, difficult, aren't you? Bask on miles and miles of sparkling sun-drenched Dockland for the holiday you'll never forget. Never. Wine and dine in comfort, and then come here. Travel by by British mail train at special rates, 4pence for 2 ounces and 3pence for each additional ounce. Or from Victoria by coach, horses changed every 20 miles, Brighton in a week, Birmingham in a fortnight, Liverpool within the month. Avoid the rush for the sun, come to Liverpool. Right, that's enough of this rubbish. Now get out. No, stop. Come here, look. Look, I'm sorry if I was rather rude, but I enjoy it. And besides, I was nervous, you see. I don't know how to say this, but I've never had a real tourist come to see me.
Ah.
Now, be honest, are you really a tourist?
No, I'm from the BBC.
Well, be that as it may, off we went in search of the thing that Liverpool is most famous for. And a few minutes later, we heard it. The sound of the beat.
Hello. I'd like you to come along with me, sir, if you don't mind.
Why?
Well, you've got such lovely eyes.
Half an hour later, I found myself in the Liverpool dock. They tried me and quite enjoyed it. And I was able to get off with a caution.
Want a good time, dearie?
She took me down to the river just in time to catch sight of the Liverpool ferry.
I'm a little ferry, please.
Yes, well, never mind. There by the waterside, we found the picturesque figure of the Liverpool ferryman. What a romantic sight he is as his cry echoes through the mists of the morning. And as he rows his little cargo of 48 people, 4 lorries and a bus across the shimmering river, we forget our cares, and he brings a little of Venice here to the heart of the docklands as he sings a song of romance.
Ferry cross at the Mersey, come and pay your fare. Though there's rubbish in the water, there's a moray in the air. The cranes are gently swaying, and the fog is thick above. Now is the time for all good workers to fall in love. For 20 years now I have rowed this ferry of love. How well do I remember the day when she stole my heart and my wallet. But she was fascinating, with her skirt 6 inches above her knee and her belt 12 inches below her waist. Call me Frederick, I said. Call me anytime, she said. After 7:30, just ask for Noreen. Noreen, Noreen. How the name echoes down the Mersey tunnel of my mind. The happy hours we spent together were 20 minutes. She nibbling her chip butty and me nibbling her as I drank tea from her Wellington boot. And in the distance, the music of 1,000 transistor radios. I can see her now. Quick, where shall I hide? So ferry cross the Mersey, and when your birth is near, it's having that sea pony and much of beer. So hurry, Clapton and Western Superman.
Well, here we are in the docklands. Of course, it has been said many times that this is a rough area at night.
This is a rough area.
Oh, enough. But during the daylight hours, it is a place for children. The dockyards are a wondrous playground for the little people. The poetry of children. Look, 3 little girls playing hopscotch.
With real scotch.
Ah, children. Children laughing. Children singing, brought up on the sound of music. Mary Poppins, Goldfinger. And from their first years, their parents have impressed upon them a feeling of rhythm. And now, on street corners, all around us, groups of toddlers sing the songs they've picked up from their fathers. Let's hide now and listen to the silvery tones of innocent voices.
1 and 1 and 2 is 2 and remember the distance to you.
Filling the air with song. Little voices echoing the joys of youth.
But of course there is one Liverpool sound that strikes dread into every heart. Cheer! This voice has the fascination of a siren. We trace it to a ramshackle, broken-down old hut, and we tremble as we stand there and read the sign outside.
What does it say?
Youth Club. This is a social centre run by Father Seamus O'Shillelagh, but known round here as Knick-Knack the Paddywhack. He's a man devoted to the cause of taking violence off the streets and bringing it into the youth club. Inside, the members are busy rehearsing an evening of traditional Liverpool folk music.
She loves you, yeah. That's a lovely old song, lovely old Liverpool.
Father, are you free?
Well, I'm pretty broad-minded. Top of the afternoon for you. Down, boy, down, boy. Have you met Brutus?
No. Hello, Brutus.
Don't worry. He won't bite you, will you, Brutus?
Not if you say so, sir.
Father Shillelagh, you've got a pretty tough group here. Is there any truth in the fact that you yourself are a discharged convict?
No. I escaped. See, I look at it this way. You say, I'm as it were the shepherd, and I've got an unruly flock, so it takes a good crook to organise them. Hey, come here. Would you like to meet a real, genuine social misfit?
Oh, say, that's awfully kind.
Not at all. I always keep one handy just in case the BBC drops in. Now, here we are. This is Geoffrey. Say hello now, Geoffrey.
Hello, Geoffrey, now.
The simple soul. Tell the man your story.
Well, I've never had an happy life.
Oh, what a shame.
My mother worked in a circus as an elephant girl. I was born in a trunk.
Now, a trunk.
Oh, yeah. When I was 14, I found myself in an embarrassing position. Now, I'll always walk with a lisp.
Walk with a limp?
Now,
That's
all
right,
the
you got
office
one
girls
right.
go after me because they think I'm easy to... Oh, you know.
And you're not.
Yes, and I am.
You darling boy.
Oh, you may laugh. You may laugh.
Go on now.
But of course, everyone knows that it is beat music and the Mersey sound that is the big business in Liverpool. The Liverpool sound is the sure passport to success. And each week, trainfuls of southerners come up so that they can be taught the real Liverpool sounds.
I-E-I-O-U. I-E-I-O-U.
Good. Now, boys, let's all say, oh, I think it's fab, you know, don't you, whack?
Oh, I think it's fab now, don't you, whack?
Oh, no, give it them again, Cedric. Now, listen.
Oh, I think it's fab, you know, don't you, Wack?
Got that? Oh. Now, let's all try it.
Oh.
Better. And the whole thing again.
Oh.
lesson. Humorous rejoinders for pop musicians when questioned by the press. Now, Andrew.
Yes, miss?
What would you say if I said to you, I hear your latest record is selling like hot cakes?
Golly, that's absolutely super.
No. Tell him, Cedric, your record's selling like hot cakes.
That's right, folks. Now available at all good bakeries.
Good. Now, here's your homework for today. Cedric is going to tell you a genuine Liverpool joke. Listen carefully.
Well, you know, there was this terrier fellow with a grotchin and groove in his bread and that, and there was a whacker with bung of the brass saddle in, so he says, why do you not cut him right off? So he says, you know, she's going to kill you, you know. He says, what? She says, what? With his ticket and stuff right ways on the mug's brass with brass saddle, man, you would be
to learn that and tell it to me next week. And if anyone can find out what it means, please tell me.
Sure.
Please.
But no visit to Liverpool would be complete without a quick visit to a beat club.
Was that quick enough?
Get back in there.
No, please don't make me. I'm scared.
Go on, get in there.
Well, here we are in one of the most famous... Be quiet, please. One of the... Please, I'm sorry. No, this is the best of days. Let me out. Oh, well, thank goodness. We've managed to find a quiet little place here. I'll just tell you a bit about the Mersey sign, which is so called because when the locals first heard it, they cried out, Mersey! The oldest clubs are the Cave, the Pothole, and the Beat Oven. And this is the Pothole's 4th year, and the Beat Oven's 5th. So now, let's get back and join the dancing.
To Hong Kong, girl, and the USA. Hey, though I may be wrong, girl, I would never stay. Hey, they all look the same to me. There's only one place that I want to be. That's the town they call Liverpool. Why not come and join me? We've got room to do. Hey, we've got so much money, we don't know what to do. Hey, people here have got it made. Everyone gets some hippery in this town they call Liverpool. Why do you sigh to go traveling, girl? I stay in Liverpool and see the world.
Sinks down over the harbour like a gold disc over a silver Rolls Royce. We bid farewell to this magic city, this miracle of modern civilization, this sublime melange.
Oh, shut up. Bye-bye, Liverpool. Bye-bye.
Angus Prune tune brings to an end another edition of I'm Sorry I Read That Again. The voices you heard were, as usual, those of Tim Brooke Taylor, John Cleese, Graham Garden, David Hatch, Joe Kendall and Bill Oddie, and this week the entire script and the songs were written by Bill Oddie on his Todd. Which is a very uncomfortable place to write a script. Well, that was only put in as a gag, because assisting Bill Oddie with the writing was Eric Idle. The music was provided by Dave Lee with arrangements by Leon Cohen, and the whole show was produced by Humphrey Barclay, which explains a lot. So that's it, apart from a final message from John Otto Cleese.
Eat a rhubarb tart a day.
This program was made possible with funds provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. This is NPR, National Public Radio.